Moses joining me on the desk now with the first look at sports.
Yeah, it's pretty big. The Lloydminster's had a great, successful minor hockey system. Of course, 3 players, Cale Clegg, Mason Shaw, and Austin McGrath, representing the Universal Heat at the All-Star game in Red Deer. They cruised to a 9-3 victory. They were part of Team North. Shaw scored a goal in that game, as well as Clegg. He had a few helpers in that one. And you know what? Clegg has been drawing a lot of attention and focus for his consistently strong play in the last 3 years of the AMBHL. Emmett Murphy has this story.
He's been a can't-miss prospect ever since he came into the AMBHL 2 years ahead of schedule. Now, Cale Clegg is turning even more heads in his draft year as he's on the cusp of setting the new single-season scoring record for defensemen.
Just want to keep going into every game, not thinking about it, and just go work hard in offensive zone, defensive zone, and the points should come.
The record stands at 65 points, set by Dion Phaneuf in 2001. Clegg is at 59 and already has 10 more goals than Phaneuf did.
Yeah, I think I can probably get it. We still got 9 games left, and I need six more to beat it, so hopefully I can pull her off.
At this rate, the only question isn't will the record be broken, but who will break the record? Edmonton's David Quenneville is just 6 points back of Clegg after scoring 5 goals in a game last Saturday.
No, we haven't really bet on her, but he beat me last year, so I'm kind of chasing him down to get him this year.
Clegg's pursuit of the record continues against Fort Saskatchewan Sunday, the same team he scored 6 points against last week.
Now, after the All-Star game, the Heat came together and handed the Fort Saskatchewan Rangers their 14th loss of the year. The Heat have won all 3 meetings between the two clubs this season. The Heat haven't lost a game since December the 1st. Now to the Lloydminster Bobcats. They had a pair of home games this weekend, trying to keep their slim playoff hopes alive. On Friday, the Whitecourt Wolverines were in town. It was a seesaw battle between the two, but an empty net goal by Evan Warmington would cap a 5-3 victory, snapping the Bobcats' 4-game win streak. 24 hours later, the Border City bunch put the loss behind them and got by the Calgary Canucks 4-1. Dustin LeBrun had a pair of goals and an assist in the win. The victory came at a cost, though, as defenseman Lyndon Springer was handed a 2-game suspension today after a checking from behind major. Now we'll go on to the Lloydminster Border Kings. They were in Dodsland over the weekend, taking on the Looseland Mallards. The last time these two teams faced, the Mallards won 5-3. That would also be the last time the Kings lost a game in regulation. They went unbeaten in 7, and they made it 8, going 8-4, winning 8-4. Jordy Duggan led the way with 2 goals and 3 assists. Devin Saripa also chipped in with a goal and 3 helpers. The Border Kings are on the road Saturday night against Etonia. Then they face the first-place Kindersley Red Lions at home on Sunday. Well, the Lakeland Rustlers basketball teams were at the college over the weekend, completing the second half of a home-and-home against the Nate Ooks. The women dropped their first match on Friday night and were locked in a defensive battle early on, sitting tied at 9 after 1 quarter. The Rustlers led by 4 at the half and held on the rest of the way, winning 75-70. Amy Warbrick led the way for the Rustlers with 19 points and 5 steals. Amanda Carlton had 3 blocks and 12 points as 4 Rustlers scored in double figures. The men won on Friday night 96-80, but were in a tighter contest on Saturday. Nate outscored Lakeland 17-16 in the 3rd quarter, and that proved to be the difference as the Rustlers fell 58-57. Trent Block-Hansen had 12 points and 7 rebounds. The team shot just 45% from the line. Their record falls to 4-7. Some very good results in volleyball. The Lady Rustlers defeat the Nate Ooks 3-0, 27-25, 25-18, and 25-21, sweeping the weekend series. Erica Lustig and Ashley Lang both led the way with 11 kills. The Rustlers improved to 11-1. And the men bounced back after their loss on Friday night with a hard-fought 3-2 victory Saturday, splitting the weekend series with the Ooks. Josh Furlot had 14 kills, while Justin Knight and Savannah Walkingbear had 13 each. The men improved to 4-8.